Kia ora. My name is Oded Nathan, and I'm the principal of Wakatipu High School in the beautiful Queenstown, New Zealand. This is a short presentation to thank the Wakatipu High School Foundation for all its support of the school and all the business partners and various community members that continue to support the foundation. In 2024, the Wakatipu High School Foundation supported Wakatipu High School to the tune of $450,000, supporting a range of initiatives, which you can see there on the screen. And I want to take an opportunity to zero in on one aspect which they supported over the last couple of years. A few years ago, I outlined the literacy issues that were facing not only the nation, but Wakatipu High School as well, in which 1 in every 4 students who were starting at WHS was below the expected level in both reading and writing. I also outlined that proportion of students below the expected level was increasing and that there was a disproportionate number of our Māori students that were coming below the expected level. Here is an example of some data that I presented where you see that students that were achieving at curriculum level 2, 3, or 4B are below the expected level, as the expected level is at 4 proficient or above. In 2023, we had 31% of our students below the expected level in reading and 45% of our Māori students below the expected level in reading. So what did we do? We started to develop a literacy strategy, and in conjunction with our teacher in charge of literacy, our literacy coordinator, as well as our literacy specialist teachers, began to implement a range of interventions. We began by looking at the intervention response, and we're able to increase the number of classes that had structured literacy support from 2 to 6 classes, also including students' average class size, or teachers' average class size of between 12 and 14 students. We started to raise home and community engagement and awareness, and then we engaged in a full staff professional learning program that not only enabled all teachers to support literacy instruction, but also developed the capacity of specific teachers to teach structured literacy approaches, which we know contribute to students' support and advancement and acceleration in literacy. So 2 years later, 18 months after that cohort in which 31% were below the expected level, they sat an NCEA co-requisite assessment, which was done in September of 2024. And in that assessment, 80% of that cohort achieved the reading co-requisite and 85% achieved the writing co-requisite, which is truly phenomenal acceleration of their literacy skills. And you can see the national reading and writing co-requisite achievement for year 10 students. Additionally, more than 90% of our Māori students achieved both co-requisites, which is truly phenomenal in terms of where they were when they started at Wakatipu High School and how far they came in less than 2 years' time. Lastly, I just want to acknowledge the academic success of all of our students at Wakatipu High School in 2024. Here you can see across the x-axis NCEA Level 1, NCEA Level 2, Level 3, and university entrance. And the gold bar represents how students at Wakatipu High School achieved in 2024 and how that relates not only to the national data, but to the equity index band that we belong to, which is not dissimilar from what used to be called the decile band. There you can see students academically are continuing to achieve extraordinary heights, and I will not be surprised to see that we will be, if we are in the top 10 of all public co-ed schools in New Zealand when the final results come out later next month. Once again, on behalf of Wakatipu High School, I want to thank the Wakatipu High School Foundation and all its partners and supporters from 2024. There is no question that your support has a massive impact for our students, for our school, and for our community. Thank you.